This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here today at the Art Center in Carborough, and I'm talking to Dan Mayer, who is the executive director, just as the Art Center is about to undergo some fabulous new changes. Hi, Dan.
Hey, Jackie.
How you been doing?
Good. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, and boy, has the world changed in that while, huh?
It sure has.
Yeah. Well, tell us, well, first of all, give us a little bit of a background about the Art Center.
Okay. The Art Center is a 50-year-old organization that was founded as a couple of art classes, and it's grown to be the largest arts education organization in Orange County. We employ more artists than anyone else in Orange County, which we're very proud of, and we provide service to over 30,000 people a year with different forms of art, entertainment, and just ways to connect to your creative side.
That's great. Now, you've been executive director for quite a while now, haven't you?
Well, it seems that way some days. I've been here 5.5 years.
That's pretty good.
And I've really enjoyed it. It's a great organization, and I've really enjoyed learning more about the community and just getting integrated into the community.
Well, and you seem to be extremely competent at what you do. I really admire that, to be able to find this balance, working with the artist and, trying to plan for the future. Now, what's going on right now here?
So we are sort of in the process of restarting. We want to restart. We want to restart in a way that's meaningful and that connects to community. So right now we have a hybrid of online and in-person classes, and we'll be back to more in-person and less hybrid online by fall. So this summer we're offering in-person camps, online camps, and camps that start online and then do a final presentation or programming here.
Oh, that's great. It's funny how we've all had to adapt to being online all the time,
Yeah, and we find certain groups are really sick of being online, certain groups love to be online, and certain groups it really depends on the activity.
Right. Well, it's the safest thing, through all this mess. But we're getting near the end of the mess, which is the great thing. And I know the Art Center has some big plans, so what's happening?
Well, we're in the middle of planning and setting the groundwork for a new home for the Art Center. We are planning a new facility for the Art Center. We've been in this building over 35 years, and it's pretty worn out.
But you own this building, right? The organization?
We owned the building. We sold it 2 years ago on an installment sale.
I didn't know that.
So the sooner we get out, the more money we get in the sale. But we have sold the building and are looking forward to our new home.
And where is that going to be?
If you know where Owassa is on Jones Ferry Road, it's an empty parcel right across the street from Owassa, down the block from the PTA Community Works thrift shop.
Right. So what are the plans for that building?
So the plans for that building are basically a new home that is built for the arts, by the artists, by the Art Center from the ground up. This was a former grocery store. And
Piggly Wiggly, I remember it.
And we sort of made it work, and this building has adapted and been used for lots of different things over the years. But this is our chance to have a clean slate and to really build a home for all the different art forms that we accommodate here. So ceramics and visual arts and performing arts. We hope to have a new shiny home for all these activities and more.
What all did the plans include? Like how many have you worked that out yet, or is it all still?
It's in the design phase, so we're still talking. We've had 2 focus groups with students. We want to have 1 focus group with kids. We're really talking to a lot of people to find out what do they want. How can we create specific spaces, but still flexible spaces? The Art Center has had a lot of different uses over the year, and how can we make a space that serves everyone? So we need a dedicated ceramic space, but then we need flexible space where we can do informal performances and big classes. So we're looking for different kinds of opportunities with the new space. Just to keep going on for a minute, the new space also has a lot of outdoor space. So it's about 50% a park, which we will maintain as a park, a buffer area with a stream, and trees,
what a great
and
idea.
plantings. So we're really looking forward to that opportunity to do some outdoor education and to work with groups like the Audubon Society and the Botanical Gardens to really bring art and nature together through outdoor painting classes, small informal performances, play area for kids, just all kinds of different ways of connecting art and nature.
Well, gosh, I'm just learning all kinds of stuff today. That's something that you really, I mean, I know that the kids go outside in the parking lot, but that's different than having an actual place where there's,
Right.
trees and stuff.
And it's not very safe for us to send the kids out in the parking
Yeah,
lot, so we
yeah.
don't do a lot of that.
Right.
Just when they can't bear to be inside for another moment. We
Yeah,
run
well, you
around the
gotta
building,
have
come
that
back in.
sometimes, yeah, so they can
Yeah.
just, and breathe some fresh air.
Yeah.
So this sounds like it's gonna take a lot of money. How are you, what's going on with the funding for that?
Well, it does take a lot of money, and it takes a lot of people all coming together. The total price tag for the building is $6 million, including purchase of the land. And we're about 50% of the way there.
No kidding.
So we're at a little over $3 million of a little over $6 million budget. So that's what we're spending a lot of our time now on, is talking to people, hearing what their interests are, and partnering with us and investing in the future of the Arts Center.
And then, did you purchase the land down there
Yes.
already? Oh, that's fantastic. So, is there any date?
Stay tuned, 2022.
2022. Cool. Now, if people are interested and they want to donate or they want to become part of your effort to raise funds or whatever, how do they go about helping you with that?
We haven't quite begun the public campaign yet, but if people are interested in learning more, they can go to our website where we have a long timeline and a lot of information, and or they can contact me just through our website or through email, and I'm happy to set up a time to talk to them more about the campaign and what our goals are.
Okay, what's the website address?
www.artscenterlive.org.
Well, that's fantastic. It's just,
Another cool part of the new building and the new home, just like the park, is that we're part of a neighborhood for the first time. We're only 2 blocks from downtown, but
Right.
we are also part of we're in the nexus of a community there with a lot of apartments and a lot of homes, and we really hope to serve the community in a different way through that engagement as well.
right, you might catch some people who aren't involved right now,
Right.
or aren't even aware.
With after-school programs and
Right.
drop-in programs, we really hope to serve, and we're close to the bypass, so people can come, we'll have access. So we really hope to serve a wide range of people throughout the community and the region.
Now, one question that it always comes up in any new development in Carrboro is, what about the parking?
There is parking. We will have smaller performance spaces, so we'll have less overflow parking.
Uh-huh.
And it's on a bus line. There will be bike racks. There may be some overflow parking. We're talking to some of local businesses, but we should be more than fine with parking.
Well, maybe Owasa's right across the street, and your performances tend to be at night, a lot of them, and the thrift shop has a great big parking lot too. So.
And the farmers market up the hill has a big parking lot.
Right.
And we have a great neighbor, Wilkinson Supply. So there's a lot of opportunity.
Well, that just sounds fantastic. I just hope it all works out, and if you're already halfway, money's always the big problem. And if you're already halfway there before you've even broken ground, I'd say you're doing pretty good.
Well, knock wood, we're working on it, and I appreciate your good word here.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Dan. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too. Stay safe.
Yeah.